What's going on, everybody? Game Time Brian finally has arrived. What's going on? I'll wait for everybody to get in here. How's everybody doing? Everybody good or what? Mr. Cowboy, what up? You gonna be there tonight or what? Isaac, what's going on, man? You guys tuning in at 7 o'clock to see me in Primetime Burn? Mark Holmes, let me just tell you right now, Mark Holmes is giddy. He's absolutely giddy. Regina Green, sister from another mother. What's going on? Mr. Cowboy, you are the man. Sugar Daddy, what up, man? You working or what? Hamid, what up? Remember, Browns went 4-0 regular season, finished 0-16. Relax on the Giants. I'm not saying they're going to be better than us. I'm saying they're going to win 9 or 10. Right now, I have them winning 10. Me and Prime Time are going to break down. Linda's in the house. Linda, I'm in your neighborhood. What up? Yeah, he's not doing the chip, but he's going to be there as our moral support. Yeah, I'll take care of you later, Mr. Cowboy. Mark is going to be there for when me and Phil actually do the chip. Elena, working hard today, Brian? You know that. Come on, that's what we do down here. That's what we do. We work hard so we can play harder, right? Yeah, Mark's supposed to help us out tonight because once we do the chip, I'm going to do the 5-minute afterburn, but I know I'm going to be dying, but I'm going to prep as best I could. I hope Phil doesn't have me waiting too long to eat this chip because, Phil, they say you should eat between a half hour and 45 minutes before doing the chip. So we can't be talking too long because I'm not eating food on the air. You know what I mean? So I know you want to talk a little sports, but everybody's coming for the chip. But I know what's going to happen. We're going to do the chip, and then we're both going to be dead, and Mark's going to be talking with you guys. What up, Lethal? What's going on? I'm a mailman, Mr. Cowboy. If you're my first and only, you should know that. Love your channel. I'm an Eagles fan, but you're honest with your assessment of your... Thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Some Eagle fans may not like it. If you beat us, I'm going to say you beat our ass. I mean, I don't really know what else to do. That's the only way I know how to be. Lady Libra, how are you? You're here. You've joined the live. You don't have to watch it on replay. I'm gonna put the link like in the bottom. If anybody here is not already subscribed to Primetime Phil, you could watch it on Primetime Phil. So at 7 o'clock. It's my partner. He's the brains behind the operation. I'm glad I met him. It's going to be good things with me and Primetime. So I'll put the link in here. If you guys aren't subscribed to Primetime, that's our channel. Well, it's his channel that he came on board with. So we do all of our live streams, with graphics and everything on that channel. Make sure you sub up. Lethal, Chris Wise, Game Time. What's up, brother? So glad your channel is growing. Love your. Thank you, my man. I appreciate it. Listen, there's a lot of Cowboy fans out there. There's a lot of loudmouth Cowboy fans. I may be loud, but I'm pretty honest. Lethal, I hope I'm able to enjoy the burn, but I won't. I work nights, so I may be asleep. I'll definitely get... Yeah, like I said, make sure you sub up to Prime Time if you're not, because that's where you'll find me most times anyway. This is more like my quick hitting work, and I'll do some videos at home. If I'm going to go live stream a game, it'll be with Prime Time. Sportsbook, what do you think about maybe bringing in Big Ben to run the offense if Dak. But Big Ben ain't. Come on, man. Have you seen Big Ben? He's big, alright. That chip is a killer. Drink chocolate milk if regular milk not your thing. I don't like regular milk, but I'm gonna make sure it's extra cold. How about them Cowboys? That's right. I'm excited for tonight's game. Again, me and Primetime, we're looking for reps for the young guys at receiver, at offensive line, at defensive line. I want to see both of the backup quarterbacks. That's what we need. We need to figure out who's going to make this team. I'm hoping. Lethal, I'll take care of you, my man. If you just remember, because Phil wants you to earn your wrench. I'll give you a wrench, but I could take it away, real quick if you turn out to be somebody that I don't like. If you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean, right? That guy. Yeah. And I will point out that guy. If he comes in here, I will point him out. I'll tell you to block him. Because I ain't playing that shit. Our Cowboys will shut the haters up here, sir. Lethal. Listen, man, I hope you're right. Ruben Walls is in the house. I hope you're right. This is as good a Cowboy team as I can remember. I'm just going to say that. So, barring injury, because I'm going to couch it. If we lose our quarterback or if we lose all of our three-quarters of our line, I don't want to imagine that. But if we do that, just like the Eagles, if the Eagles, God forbid, lose half their team, I'm not going to say Jalen Hurts sucks. I'm not going to do it. That's how I roll. Ruben Walls. Chris Wise, how you feeling about Jalen Tolbert? Dude, I told everybody at the end of last year, stay calm. He did that same thing going from high school to college. He's a South Alabama kid, and then he exploded. He's all about confidence. He's all about feeling warm and fuzzy. Right now, Jalen Tolbert is feeling warm and fuzzy. I expect big things from him. I'll keep the ice cream ready, dude. Lady Libra, I'm gonna have my second camera on everything. So when we go to eat the chip, you're gonna see everything. You're gonna see me eat it. I'm gonna have a little timer, so I'm not cheating. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff on that table. What's up, Mark Hutchin? How you rolling, man? Hamid, you think Prescott should be playing times with the new West Coast? No. Nah, I want a little bit of surprise. There's the man, the myth, the legend. Primetime is in the house. You want to watch me and him burn the night? Subscribe to his channel. There he is. That's the guy behind the curtain. We all know what he looks like. But listen, I know Primetime's Latino, but he's afraid of the heat. So, everybody say a prayer for Primetime. Hamid, can I get a grunge? I'm not in trouble. I don't mind giving. I have to do it at home on my big computer, but I'll take care of you. Just remember, if you turn out to be that evil guy, the wrench will be gone. Linda, what up? How are you? Why do you guys keep talking about haters when your owner pays to get the... That's him, Linda. That ain't me. Just like players come and go, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'll always be a Cowboys fan. It's my team. Jerry Jones is just caretaking my team. I'll always be a fan. That's why I don't get caught up with players. I wasn't a huge Deion fan off the field back in the day. I love Michael Irvin on the field. I don't know him, but back in the day when he was playing, Michael, he was always involved in something. I don't take things personal. I respect them for what they could do on the field. Whatever they do off the field, hopefully you're a nice guy. But honestly, when I meet a celebrity, I expect them not to be not to be nice, and I hope to be surprised. Mark Hutchin, which players are you looking forward to seeing tonight? Jalen Tolbert, Simi Fehoko, Jalen Brooks. I'm kind of hoping he levels out and doesn't shine, so we can get him on the practice squad. I'm looking to see a Hoffman, the backup center, Josh Ball at right guard, Matt Waletzko at right tackle, Matt Farniok. Those guys I want to see. I want to see Asim Richards and TJ Bass. They're all offensive linemen that need to separate. I'm looking forward to seeing our defensive line. Who's going to step up? A Quentin Bohanna, Neville Gallimore. Who wants it more? Because I don't think you can both make it. I may be wrong. I want to see Boss Man Fat. And I want to see our backup running backs. And I want to see our 2 backup quarterbacks, Will Greer, and I want to see, help me out, Cooper Rush. Who's going to win the job? I don't know, man. I just rattled off. Dude, I'm hyped up for tonight. Is Mark going live with Mark Holmes for the game tonight? Mark is going to be, I think he's, Phil asked me that question. I think Mark's streaming the game himself, but normally he always wants us to join. So we'll see. I don't know. I haven't talked to Mark Holmes. Ask Mark Holmes. It's going to be a better game tonight. Yeah, I hope so. There he is, prime time. Hit the like button. Thanks, Regina. Thank you so much. Hey, Ruben. Prime time. What up? Mr. Cowboy, how much do you think the offense will change from last year? Probably about 60%. They're going to keep about 40, 50% of what worked. It's not so much the calls. They're going to be spreading the field out more. They're going to, they're going to be spreading the field. They're not going to do a lot of bunch formations unless you're at the goal line. So that opens up the field. Chris Wise, Cowboys till I die. That's right, game time. Listen, man. But I expect them to do more 1, 2, 3 get outs, 1, 2, 3 get outs, not sitting back there waiting for the pass rush. They will do some play action. Dak is one of the best in the league at play action. So, Hamid, you're in Eagle country. It's 96% Eagles fans down there. I know it's hard. Most of the people around me are super cool. I don't live in Philadelphia. I'm over the bridge in South Jersey, about a half hour. So, I'm in a rural area. It's all good. It's all good, right? I hope you cut that a safety to Philly media talking about him. We want him bad. Yeah, are you talking about the guy from Vineland, New Jersey, Marquise Bell? Yeah, I'm warning the Cowboys, man. If they listen, don't try and do a John Ridgeway. Because if you cut him, you're going to lose him. Cooper Rush is QB2. Mr. Cowboy, I think you're right. I think you're right, and they're going to keep 3 anyway. I don't know if they're going to cut one and get them onto the practice squad, because, the new rule this year is they don't count. You can carry a 3rd quarterback on the active roster, and they don't count towards the a 48. That's pretty cool. Or no, you can carry 3, and they don't count towards the 53. Something like that. Mark said he's going to be streaming with... Oh, okay. Well, he's going to be streaming with the chip. Just remember, we're going live at 7 o'clock on Primetime Phil. And we're going to talk a little Cowboys, a little football. Then we're going to do the chip. Then we're going to take a break. Like we normally do, 8:15-ish. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to lock myself down to anything. 8 o'clock, 8:15, we're out of there. And we'll be back at... just before game time tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern. Good, Brian and Mark are great. Thank you, man. Listen, Mark likes to pick on me. That's all right, because, I pick on him too. He always screws up. He's calling me the prime game prime. I love it. You got to love it. You guys got some tough cuts coming up. Dallas drafted well and thick with talent. Eagles also. Linda, you're right. And you know what? I wouldn't want to have it any other way, but losing John Ridgeway last year, I thought that was a stupid move, releasing him and holding your breath. You could get him back, which then caused us to draft Mozzie Smith. Now, they're different type of players, but who knows? Maybe we wouldn't have drafted Mozzie and we would have went somewhere else. It's just, you can't keep everybody. I understand. I'm not going to get greedy. I would like to see Stevens. Not Stevens. That's a good one. That's the one position I didn't bring up, Mark. I don't know, man. Who are we going to cut? You got to keep Stevens. You're not getting him on the practice squad. You're not. But he's not a blocker yet. So you're going to have to cut either Hendershot or McKeon and try and get him back. So it's not like who you cutting. Who do you think we could get back? Hendershot or McKeon? I don't know. Do you think we stay healthy all year if we win it all? I believe so. If we stay healthy, Chris Wise, it would be a big, big disappointment if we don't get to the Super Bowl. I'm not going to sit here. I've already on record saying if we lose in the Super Bowl, I'm not going to call it a success. I'll never call it a success because the Super Bowl is a different game, okay? To me, winning the championship, that is an unbelievable success because you got two teams fighting for it. You get to the Super Bowl, there is no, hey, good job, guys, we came close. No, why? Because nobody friggin' remembers you when you lose it. It sucks. I've been there. We've lost 3 of them. It's not fun. I don't want to lose. If we get there, we better friggin' win it. Because you don't know if or when you're going to get back. It's already been a long-ass time. So, Ruben Walls, he said the game too. Oh, okay. Well, Phil, there's your answer. Phil was asking me if Mark wants to join. I guess he is. Mark's going to be tired. I'm working all day. I know Phil was working earlier. If I know Phil, he was outside doing some work. So it's going to be a late night for everybody. I'm drinking a little water here, but I'm going to have to do a little something later, like some extra caffeine in my coffee or something. Because I've been up since 5:30. All right, Mr. Cowboy, last year when the D was on the field, I could sit back and relax. The L always had me on the edge of the seat and not. I agree, and I think it's going to be different this year. But I do think that our offense is going to be behind our defense again to start the season. I just do. I'm saying it's going to be a close-ass game in MetLife Week 1. I'll get to my prediction. I did an early prediction. I said we'd lose. That was before, that was almost 2 months ago. I'm going to the game, so as it gets closer, I'm predicting a win. Come on now. Lord Nova, what up, game time? What up, Lord Nova? JoJo is in the house. How are you, JoJo? Yeah, oh, there you go. Yeah. Well, make sure you see us live at 7 o'clock because Mark's going to be making fun of me in prime time. Brian SoCal, what up? Primetime Phil is in the house. He ain't playing games. He's already prepping. If I know Phil, he's probably pounding stuff. Hamid, Carter and Jordan Davis look fantastic. Carter looking like Jerome Brown. Slow down, Hamid. Slow down. Big upside. I think it's going to take a while. Just my opinion. I think it's going to take a bit. Jordan Davis, I worry that he's not going to be able to stay on the field. Not being a hater. I saw him the other day, man. I just don't know if he has the stamina. He's not a 3-down guy. So Fletcher Cox, they better rest his ass because they need him. Now, we ain't cutting him, Hamid. We ain't cutting him. But going to the Super Bowl is part of the history, too. It is. And Mark is all about, he's worried about just fending off the haters saying, oh, well, we won, 2 or 3 playoff games. Listen, that's all well and good. But in 10 years from now, Hamid, they ain't going to care about that. That's just a fact. They're not going to care about that. You know how many playoff wins we have in Cowboy history? Not lately. We have 2 lately, but a crap ton. Nobody cares. It's all about how many Super Bowls you win. Lord Nova, Eagle fans know what that feels like. You got that right. I'm sure they wake up. I'm not trying to be like a troll, but man, I was watching that game with Mark, and I think Primetime was there. I think. Yeah, he was there. They blew it, man. You guys blew it. Brian SoCal. We beat the Giants by 10. I feel you on it. We get to the Super Bowl, we have to win it. Yeah, I agree, Chris. Who is the quarterback tonight? I think they're going to go with both of them, Greer and Rush. They need all the work. Hamid, at Lord Nova, we have seen it's the championship. Yeah, you have won it more recently, that's for sure. You've had more playoff success, so I can't argue with that. Mark just want to see Dak in the Super Bowl. Elena, he's such a nice guy. He doesn't talk any shit. It's everybody outside that talks all the shit for whatever reason. Maybe he's a company guy. I mean, I don't know. But I wouldn't mind seeing the man. I'm not going to say, just because Dak wins a Super Bowl, I'm not going to then say he's the best quarterback of all time. I'm going to say, what a leader. He got it done. You know, with all the obstacles he had in his life. I got 3 boys at home. You know, they're all talented in their own ways. But my youngest one especially was very, very talented at baseball. And if he would have applied himself more and had that go-get-him attitude, you know, I often think, but not everybody does. So Dak, you know, his mother died of cancer, his brother committed suicide, yet he's holding everything together. He's quarterbacking the hardest team to quarterback. You know that, Elena. It's hard because you got to deal with the Speak and Undisputed and Stephen A. Smith ripping you and laughing at you. It's not easy. Who's the biggest thorn in your side, Eagles or Commanders? Come on now, you know it's the Eagles. Eagles are the best team right now. I'm not going to lie. Lucky Gardenia, what up? What are you cooking? What are you cooking? I need some. Come on now, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I had a little bit of popcorn. I'm trying to watch myself during the day. But I'm going to go home. I'm going to eat something. Eagles fans, that was 7 years ago when we were... Yeah, I know Mr. Cowboy, but we can't say shit. They have a lot more recent success. Who you think is in the bubble for Dallas who needs to step up tonight? Peyton Hendershot, our tight end. Josh Ball, our right guard. Bossman Fat, a.k.a. Kelvin Joseph. If he wants to make the team, he needs to play good on defense. I think a couple of our safeties. Simi Fehoko, like a wide receiver. But if we cut him, he will get picked up right away. Other teams love 6'3", 4'9" guys that can run. They just do. Mr. Cowboy, okay, how old was it you first? Uh-oh, we got some... They're going at it. We're going at it here. Kimberly Hudson. I assume you're Mark's wife. Welcome to the show. How about them Cowboys? You got it. How about them? I am so excited about this year. I hope it's a better first week than it was last year at home against Tampa, because that crushed me. And Lane, and most of the talk is football. We can't put in the personal stuff. I think Dak is a good kid. Yeah, Elena, and you know I think Jalen, you know what I think of him personally? I think Jalen is like Dak, unbelievable. And believe it or not, Jalen and Jack are like this. But Jalen and Dak are really close off the field. But, you know, it's a business, man. Kelvin Joseph is gone, I think. I don't know about that, man. He's like... he's like a cockroach, man. You try and kill him and he comes back. He actually played good last week. Lord Nova, 85. Notice you didn't answer the question. He's trolling you, Lord Nova. Come on now. Shout out to Lord Nova. He's another Delaware Valley Cowboy fan. I'm trying to get Mark to the... Lincoln Financial for the game in November, but we'll see. Atlanta. He did good last week. He did do good. He did, Ruben. He did. And he's getting better. You know, he's one of those guys who was naturally talented. He's an athlete, but probably never had to work hard for anything in his life. Even rap. If you listen to him, he's friggin' talented. He's friggin' talented. But he's starting to realize that if he wants to be on a team and make NFL his career, the NFL could help his rap career. Being successful with the Cowboys can carry over into your personal life. Just ask any number. Just ask Isaiah Stanback. Ask what's the other guy who won that TV show, Michael Irvin. Just ask those guys. Brooklyn Joe, what up? Get rid of him. Even a broken clock is right 2 times a day. True that, man. True that. I'm not a big boss man fat guy. And you know what? Since you guys brought up a boss man, do you know who I want to hold on to this year? I want to hold on to, me and Primetime were talking about possibly having to trade Jordan Lewis. I don't want to do that. I don't want to trade Jordan Lewis because you guys know what happened last year. We lost 3/4 of our secondary, which spurred us to go and make a trade for Stephon Gilmore. So let's hope that Jordan Lewis is ready to go. We can never have too many cornerbacks. Oh, and another guy that I want to watch is Brandon Aubrey, the kicker. I'm hearing he's looking really, really good. He has to make his field goals tonight. So we'll see. I got about 3 minutes left at you peeps, and then I got to roll, finish my route, and then I have to prepare to die tonight. I heard we were looking at Kareem Hunt. What do you think? I don't know. I'm not gonna say I wouldn't like it, but at this point, I like what we got, and I use Malik and Rico Dowdle in weeks 1 and 2, along with Pollard and obviously Deuce Vaughn, and I think we get Ronald Jones back on the team week 3. Game time, isn't 5 more than 1? It is. Lord Nova, it's a lot more than 1. He got to hit those extra points. I know, Brian, and I heard he went 11 for 12 in the wind at Oxnard. So, prime time. It's going to be rough. That's why the time lapse before the game broadcast recovery. Yeah, I agree. We just can't wait too long, Prime. We cannot wait too long. I'm going to be eating right up until 7 o'clock. That's what I'm going to do. I'm literally going to eat right up till 7 o'clock. I got my wife making homemade mac and cheese. I heard you should eat some fatty stuff. I'm going to pound a glass of milk that I can't stand milk and some Pepto prior to. Mark couldn't make it through the 5-minute afterburn, ladies and gentlemen. Yet he's talking shit on me. We will see. We will see. If I tap out, I tap out. I'm even going to have a bucket next to me just in case it wants to come up. I'll make sure I won't do it on the camera, but I'm just letting you know I'm going to be prepared. What up? What up, Terrence? Don't forget to sub up to Primetime Phil, please. He's in the chat. You will see me burn tonight and prime time. I got 30 seconds here. I got 30 seconds with you good people. I appreciate the 23 that are in here now. You guys are great. Like I said, I will put a Primetime's link in the bottom here if you guys aren't subbed up to him. And make sure you check us out. Make sure you like it, please. And if you're on Twitter, make sure you share it. I would appreciate it. All right, everybody. I got to roll. So I will see you, Linda, later. I'll see you, Ruben, and everybody else. I'll see you tonight. A lot of love. Peace out.